Bam, we're live. Okay. Challengers. Just wanted to kind of fill you guys in on some information that, one, maybe you're lacking because you didn't show up or didn't have the time to come to the meetings that we had, as well as kind of clear up some questions and some concerns that I've been seeing throughout the challenge today on the Facebook group. So, first off, okay, you have three portions that you're segmenting in your container. You've got carbs, okay? You've got protein, and you've got veggies, okay? The two small pieces here, okay? Carbs, starchy carbs, okay? We got sweet potatoes. We talked about that a lot. And then, thanks, Eric. Appreciate that. Squashes. Then put your fruits, nuts, and seeds in this category too. So I also had a question about some sort of like healthier bar you could throw in an RX bar. Put that here. That bar is probably going to cover up this entire segment, and know that that is going to be that portion for that specific compartment. Okay. Protein, okay, can be any meat product. Okay. If you make an egg casserole and it's just eggs and veggies, right, then just put that here. Veggies are unlimited, so those are just extra. Okay, just put that square piece of egg casserole in here. All right, if it has sweet potato base, sometimes people will make them with sweet potato base. That's going to be a little tricky because now those belong in this compartment, not this one. So just kind of eyeball it. Make sure you're not overindulging on starchy carbs. If you're going over by a little bit, we're not gonna shoot you for that. Okay, so just make sure you're being responsible. And then the big compartment is your veggies. So at a minimum, this is how much you're going to have in vegetables. Saute them, eat them raw, have them canned. I don't care how you're getting your veggies, get them in. Second off, we had questions about snacks. The app, okay, on your food journal has some pictures on it, okay? It says breakfast, snack, lunch snack, dinner snack. Okay, this is an interface. I didn't create this app, so we're just kind of going off some of the interface things in here. You don't just get to add snacks on top of your container. This is your portion controller. Okay, if you're 165 pounds or below, unless I've talked to you specifically, then you're at a maximum of 3 of these, okay, per day in each segment, okay? Protein, carbs, and veggies, all right? If you're over 165, you get 4 of them, okay? So you're gonna get an extra one to eat. Now, if maybe, you had 3 today and that fourth one is gonna be a little tough to get, I'm not telling you to stuff it down. Okay, that's not the point of this. I don't want you to be. Thanks, Ethan. I didn't see that. That's very sweet of you. What is that, number one? Am I number one? That's nice. Okay, back to this. All right. So don't stuff your face if you're full. If you're full, then you're full. Okay. Just as long as you're full from the things that we're trying to get at. Here's the 3 main points. Eat real food. Okay. Even an RX bar or some of these other healthy bars, okay, it's not necessarily real food. We're talking about things that you can actually grab from the garden. That's kind of the ultimate goal. All right. Not too much food. That's the second goal. So that means stick to the portion controller and how much you have there. And then lastly is mostly veggies. Okay. So trying to get as much vegetables as possible. So in that, if you're trying to snack, if you're still hungry, which I highly doubt you're hungry after doing this the right way, then you're going to have veggies as your snack. Okay. In terms of dried fruit, okay, I got to be honest. The dried cranberries that I put on my stuff was probably not the best option, but it was a better option than the other dried cranberries that were on the shelf. I'm not saying that I can do or I can't do better. I can do better. So I will be marking off at the end of the day, which I'm going to talk about here in a second, 2 out of 3, because I did have those cranberries which have sugar in them. I apologize. Okay, so on that note, okay, so you're on your food journal. Okay, it says save and next. So I want you to take a picture of each container that you make. All right, I'm logging them as I eat them. So if you looked at my post from last night, I took a picture of each container that I made, and then I portioned those out into other Tupperware containers that I was going to carry with me for the rest of the day. I'm not eating breakfast or that one container that I made for breakfast, okay, all in one sitting. I actually spaced that out for about maybe 2 hours, I think. I had eggs right after the 6 a.m. class, and then I taught a 7 a.m. class, and then, which you probably didn't know about, it's a secret class for some Neola ladies. So shout out to Sandy. You don't know Sandy, probably. She's in that class and doing the challenge with us. But then I ate nuts and my almonds. I think they're oven roasted almonds with cranberries. Tried the no dried cranberries that everyone's kind of concerned about on my way home. And then I had my salad around 10 a.m. So there's about a 2 hour period there where I was spacing out breakfast. I just ate lunch, and I just had 2 containers worth of starchy carbs and protein right now. So I have 2 of this segment left to eat today, and I think I have 1 more of these. I think maybe another veggie portion. I have it all in my fridge, but I'm not eating them all at once. And some people are concerned about how much they're eating at one time, and they're concerned that, oh, I can't eat this. Am I in a bad place? Well, you're probably eating more than you ever have, like I had kind of hinted towards in our meeting. So it's okay. I would say, try to eat your veggies more so than anything else. Get the veggies in. That's our vitamins and minerals. That's kind of the idea behind the challenge. People that are not into veggies, okay, I know. They're bland. We talked about fluff. Okay, we've been fluffing up our life with fluff. Okay, and veggies don't taste as good as all the high sugared, high salt foods. I get it, but your palate is a muscle. Okay, you can train your palate over time to want this stuff. All right, I know it sounds crazy right now, but I promise you will develop a want for this stuff. Not maybe at the same intensity as a candy bar or some of these other sweetened things, but it will get better. Do your best. Don't be in a place where you're stuffing your face with lettuce until you hate lettuce. Okay, that's not the idea either. I want you to have a healthy relationship with food as well. Okay, so that involves actually enjoying what you're eating. And I know that sounds weird right now. You're like, I can't enjoy eating salad every single day. Well, mix it up. Put different dressings on. I know that we kind of hinted on some dressings that were bad. Dressings aren't the problem. Okay, portion those out. If you're going to measure that in terms of using measuring cups, I would measure out those dressings you're using to mix up your palate for right now. But at the end of the day, okay, we're working for a more holistic approach to how we're consuming food, okay, and how we're preparing food. People who joined late, so I've got I opened up 10 spots to people that didn't sign up. Okay, I don't have a Tupperware container for you. It will be here tomorrow. Okay, well, hopefully. If not, I'll get it to you by Wednesday. Each container, okay, or these 2 spots right here, 8 ounces, okay, in volume. So if you've got something that can measure volume, like an actual measuring cup, use that to portion out your meat and your starchy carbs, okay? This is 18 ounces, the big one, okay? That's your veggies. Use something that can measure out 18 ounces of veggies, all right? I didn't jam-pack veggies in here. I just put the lettuce on top, or the salad in here until it looked full, and then that's where I considered as my minimum. Okay, remember, Veggies in that big container are a minimum, okay, for the challenge. What else can I talk about? Any of you guys have questions so far that are actually watching? There's a couple of people watching. I'm hoping that this saves and people can watch this later. So I did add some measuring days. So originally it was my fault. I had it on optional on Sundays. We started today, that's Monday, so we were going to miss our opportunity to measure or put in our measurements for today. I added Monday and Wednesday of each week as measurement option days, if you want them, right? You're only going to measure yourself once a week, and I still think that's a lot. So you only get 1 point per week. If you're measuring, you're not going to measure yourself 3 times, you get 3 points. Okay, so make sure that you get those in if you want them. Make sure that I am the measurer. Okay, so we got one scale that we're all using so that our results can be equalized and then consistent when we remeasure. I did mess up on measurement in terms of what we are measuring. So we are measuring weight, we're measuring body fat percentage, and then thigh total, so that's both your left and right thigh together, waist, and then I thought there was hips. There's not an option on the interface on the app, so I want you to keep the hips one personal. All right, keep that in your notes on your phone, somewhere where we can compare over time. Okay. Other than that, so you're on the app, you are putting pictures on here. Okay. You need to press save. All right. Press save before you exit out of that, or else you're going to lose your picture. All right. Make sure you're taking pictures of the containers. It helps me figure out what's going on in your diet or your challenge. It also kind of keeps accountability on your side too. Okay. At the end of today, okay, food journal. At the end of today, you're going to click next. All right. Next is going to have 3 options. Hit all 3 goals. Did you have all real food? Did you stick to the portions, right? Not too much. Did you eat mostly veggies? Those are our 3 goals, okay? If you ate outside of that, and I'll throw myself in that boat, okay? I ate those cranberries, those sinful cranberries, then I'm going to mark 2 because I did everything else. I just stepped outside of that line of no added sugar. And that's 2 out of 3. And 1 out of 3, I mean, you get a point for trying, so we'll give a participation point out there. So let's say you tried your best, fell off the wagon, come back tomorrow, that's when you're going to click 1 out of 3. But if you're perfect, right, you hit all your goals for the day, you stuck to the container, then click the top one, okay, to get all 3 points. Okay? Questions on that? Good on that? All right. Also on here, we are going to be attending class as a point option. So if you attended class today, just because you signed up for class doesn't mean that Wodify Rise is going to accept that. So 2 different apps, not interconnected in that way, so you will have to click yes, okay, if you came to class today. All right, so make sure you do that because I'm not going to do that for you. Measurement options, we talked about that. You're going to plug those in. And then the last thing, if this application doesn't freeze up on me, is the water content for the day. Some high quality H2O. Did you drink enough? We talked about 30% of your total body weight in ounces as just a minimum. Like, just get there. If you're close and you feel overly full, do not shove water down your throat. Okay, that's not a good idea either. That's not the intent. The intent is just to get you to think about it. Okay, but if you got there, right, then press yes. Right, it's a yes or no question. Bam, you got it. Extra work this week. You will have extra work on Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Okay, but Wednesday, Friday, Saturday are outside of class stuff. Except for Wednesday is obviously an open gym day. It will be like maybe some skill stuff maybe a little bit extra conditioning, something to get you moving for the day and give you a little extra physical fitness. Like I said in the meeting, this isn't just about nutrition. This is also about physical fitness. Okay, so make sure, wait, hold on. Nikki's got a question. Oh my gosh. No, you can't have just an extra snack, Nikki. Okay, put the snack down. Walk away. Walk away. All right. Sorry, I didn't see that question. Anyways, okay, so what was I talking about? Extra work. Fridays, you're gonna come to class. You have to come to class. You have to do class, and then after class, that's when you're gonna do the extra work on Friday. Feel Good Friday. Okay. Saturday is an open gym option. I'm also gonna make that day an at-home workout option, and then Sunday Fun Day is an opportunity just as a class. Okay, I'm not going to post something for you to do at home. That is, did you attend Sunday Fun Day type deal? Bring your family and friends, right? That's kind of the intent. Get more eyes on the gym. Get more of your friends at the gym. Get sweaty, have fun. Okay. Also, I want to kind of encourage this option. So we're attending class, kind of marketing scheme for us as a gym to kind of get more eyes at the gym, is to actually check in. So if you have a Facebook account, if you're on this group, check in to CrossFit Council Bluffs, maybe when you get here, or not here, this is my house, but at the gym, and maybe when you're leaving, check in, say that you're here, say that you had a good workout, or maybe say that I'm the crazy coach, or maybe this place is terrible. I don't know. Just check in. It's another avenue for you to express your physical fitness journey. Also, it will help us as a community too. Questions for the 5 people that are watching right now? Any questions? I see Shane's on here. Shane's got to have some questions. And I'll wait. I'll wait for questions. So hopefully this video saves. If you're going on vacation, that's another thing too. If you're going on vacation, we kind of hit all this on the meeting. Maybe you're out of town for whatever reason, then get your physical fitness on. All right. Text me, ask me for advice on what to do. Give me information on what you have around you. I'll help you figure out what to do. Right. It's about staying active throughout the day, and it's not necessarily about beating yourself to the ground type of workout. It's just about moving more too, right? Trying to add more movement into our lives, trying to add more nutrition to supplement our lives, to hopefully better this overall journey, right? Hopefully, so far, here's a big thing. I got a couple questions, or at least concerns, where like people were full and whatnot. That's a good thing, right? Like I said, you're probably eating more than you ever have before. So make sure, 1, you're not overindulging, but 2, you have that whole compartment. So if it's that protein compartment is probably one that's being underutilized, is an important one to fill up. Fill that thing up. That will fill your hunger. Okay. The starchy carbs, be careful. Fruit is a starchy carb. So, the banana situation there is that you gotta fit that banana. Don't smash it up, but probably gonna cut it in half. And a full banana is probably gonna fit in that entire compartment and fill it up. So probably 1 banana will be your starchy carb serving for that particular container. I think off that, it's kind of obvious that the fruits that are bigger, they have a higher sugar return, which isn't necessarily bad, but they don't have as much density to them. Only 1 banana, where I can fit a good amount of nuts and seeds into that container. That's going to fill you up. Higher fat, which sounds like a scary word. That's not a bad word anymore. Okay, that's like 10 years ago, bad word. So good fat coming from whole foods is an excellent source of nutrition, and don't be afraid to utilize it. Again, we're not counting macros, so don't get caught up in that game. Eat real food, not too much, mostly veggies. All right. I think I put my number on the group. So if you don't have my number, it's 402-880-4413. Hit me up with questions. Keep being interactive and positive on the Facebook group. I think we've got a great thing going. It's day one. I know it's going to be tougher, but I like the energy and the excitement so far. So if I miss something, please hit me with some questions uh, right now or later today, and then I'll try to answer them as best I can. If we're still having problems as a group, I'll continue to do these Facebook Lives and try to reach as many of you as possible. And maybe if you caught on late, kind of rewind this thing back and see if you can get some information from earlier in the video. All right, guys. Well, have a great day. Good luck with the rest of your day. Eat real food, not too much, mostly veggies.